You're not gonna hear these things because on a bounty bus him. If I the killer, show them know them can, artists know them can get props from it. Them say, yeah man, killer do this to me now, but Vegas do it.
NICKI Minaj, stop fighting it up. Kill that killer, stop fighting it up. I is the enemy.
I will cuss you very, very, very f***ing stink.
Yeah, well, let me explain that.
Welcome, it's not radio, it's Levels with Kshema, and I'm a little stuffy today, but we still are gonna do a quick review video. Yeah, my face there not a place, but be sure to check out the Levels podcast every Sunday on the channel. And before we get in it, just want to say big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers, and if it's your first time checking in, just hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. Now, dancehall DJ Squash was arrested in Florida on charges of gun possession, and we understand that no bail has been set. Right there is a screenshot of his arrest record, and it shows that, he was arrested on February 25, 2025. If you look closely, you can see that there is a charge for gun possession. It also says bond to be set. And you can also see there is a hold for immigration, and it says bond to be set. And, we're actively following this situation, so keep it locked. And, all of this just spark a conversation online with some people already. I wonder if Squash will be deported. But it's important to note that this is not Squash first time I have a run-in with the law in a foreign. You remember back in 2023, he was detained by ICE and then, him get free up. But do you think that things could be different under this new administration? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Well, Mr. Vegas is exposing the real reason why Bounty Killer is credited by other fellow entertainers and he's not. So Mr. Vegas did an in-depth interview for Reggae Month, with Homegrown with G. Cole. Big up to the podcast. Now, the interview covered the history and culture of the music business and, just his personal experience in the industry. Mr. Vegas addressed an interesting topic when enough industry people bawl about all the time. People always are talk about not getting the credit that they deserve. Check the levels.
I produce artists already, them say them sing big song for me, I may not do nothing with it. I gave it the same amount of promotion that I gave to Beanie Man. No girl can see them for me, the same amount of promotion. At the workplace, keep it on.
Wait. That's your song?
I produce that.
I didn't know that.
It's me produce, she's one of them songs, And it's all, me boss Alazid, When me and my skunk, just me boss Alazid.
I did not.
You're not going to hear these things because I'm a bounty boss him.
So
I'm going to produce them.
Okay.
But if I the killer, show them know them can, artists know them can get props from it. Them say, yeah man, killer do this to me now, but Vegas do it.
So them not say that.
I'm not going to do it. You understand? But I produce them song there.
Right. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Because me that ambitious from early up, me did want my own industry label. It's me and Murray used to run industry label. Me and the youth used to manage me earlier on.
Right.
So if you look on industry label, it's Clifford Smith. So when I'm on take my rhythm and reggae, bang, bing, badang, bing, bang, bing, bang, bing. Now my one. Whereas him never asked me to use a rhythm.
I want my things.
You see? This is my one. I mean, just wait for a major to pick it up. And before a major could pick it up because it a sore, biggest song. Bang, bidding, bang, bidding, bang, bidding. I mean, I say, what a little song I go make me rich now. A producer, you take it. We come from jail, from prison, take it. And release it without any permission. And unfortunately, he was unalived.
Right.
And then the whole thing just, yeah.
Were you acting cool at the beginning of the career when you still? Because me know say, but you've given him props. Like you used to say, boy.
I used to coach him.
Really?
Yeah.
Never hear that either.
Because he's not killer. Used to coach him.
So only certain people get the props.
Yeah.
For bringing people out. So why don't no one give Vegas the props?
Because I'm not getting no clout from it. I'm not on the street cred.
No, let's be clear. him never say Bounty Killer does not deserve the credit he receives. And I think what Vegas is saying is that a lot of these artists only give Bounty Killer his credit because of Bounty's street cred. So ultimately, the artist go and benefit from that association with Bounty Killer. But because him, Vegas, doesn't have that street cred, entertainers like Alazade, for example, allegedly, Wayne Boss and I-Octane, Wayne supporting at the early stage of his career, they don't openly give him his credit. So this time, Vegas, I said something, you know, I lie. But trust me, not all, but enough of our favorite entertainers, them, are real opportunists, you know. I can't directly speak to Alazade or I-Octane in this situation, but Mr. Vegas has shared theme truth. Anyway, do you agree with Mr. Vegas that is street cred why all these artists credit Bounty Killer for their success and rarely give credit to others? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. Make a talk. Now, Soca star Machel Montano is apologizing to Nicki Minaj after calling her out during his performance, saying that she and Trinidad Killer fight him down. Now, here's a quick backstory to how it started. Check the levels.
NICKI Minaj, stop fighting it up. Trinidad Killer, stop fighting it up. I is the daddy. I is the daddy. Look at the screen.
What the ass is this? What the ass is this? What the ass I do? I will cuss you very, very, very f***ing stink. You understand? I will cuss you very, very, very f***ing stink.
Well, I guess Machel never want Nicki Minaj to cuss him stink because in less than 3, him forward with an apology. Check the levels.
Oh man, yeah, well let me explain that whole scenario this morning. In the fete, you know, I was just compelled to sing the Good Spirit song. And as soon as I started singing the Good Spirit song, you know, it started to resonate deep with me, especially when I said the line, you know, don't fight me down, don't fight me down. The response from the audience was so overwhelming that I felt, you know, the joy of the full-blown crew who've been writing these songs to me for so many years, and this song being that feeling of support for a young upcoming artist, you know, and I just went into my feelings and I got overwhelmed by the fact that, you know, with all the big links rhythm back and forth before, I didn't say anything and I kept it pent up inside. And honestly, it didn't come out the way it was supposed to come out. I really was trying to say, Nicki Minaj, tell Trinidad Killer stop fighting me down, because Nicki and I actually spoke about this one-on-one. Nicki reached out to me, she was very graceful, and you know, she told me, she said, look Machel, I didn't know all of this was going on when I started doing that, and we talk about it at length. And in no way I want Nicki to feel that I don't understand, respect and honor her. I really love Nicki Minaj. I look up to her as an artist, and let me make it absolutely clear, she has never done anything to fight me down, and you know, and neither have I to her. We always show love and respect. We had a beautiful carnival 2023 with Shake the Place, and we all spent good time together. We had carnival 2 years before that, in Trinidad again, and we were always cordial with each other. But in that moment, the emotions, I was so overwhelmed because, I mean, Trinidad Killer did say some things and it felt like a fight. And I explained it to Nicki. Nicki and I spoke and I said, Nicki, you know, the honest truth is at no point in time did I ever try to take down Trinidad Killer songs, or did I ever buy out the rhythm. I don't know where this argument comes from that I buy out the rhythm. There's no way I would buy out a young group's rhythm. I am there to support them. And, you know, Nicki understood that. And she reached out to me and she said, Machel, you know what? In her own words, she said, we all not perfect, but we are forgiving people, and she wanted me to forgive him. She made sure he apologized to me, so that's why I am apologizing. And I say, forgive me, I'm not perfect too. In that moment, I was a little hot, and I didn't want it to sound to Nicki or her fans that she was the one fighting me down, because I did feel like I get a little fight from Killer, and I want Killer to know, you know, the truth is, it wasn't me. I didn't ever, I love Killer's song. I sing it every night on stage. And the fact is, I always support Trinidad Killer from the start of his career. Synergy Soca Style was instrumental in that platform, you know, blossoming him. And many times after that, look, Army Fete was there last, and I remember Killer on top of the speakers at Army Fete. I bring him on my stage more than 1 year to sing with me. I always support his music. So I felt a little hurt by the fight that I was getting at that time. The apology was sincere. And I told Nicky, I said, Nicky, I'm not vexed with him. I just wanted people to know the truth because I was feeling the brunt of it. Everybody was saying Marshall tried to fight down the youths. Marshall will never fight down the youths. On Monday, we launching a Songbridge program to big up all the youths of this country, all the youths of the Caribbean, of the region. I just feel like, you know, it was a misunderstanding, a mistake on my part. And I'm a big man, and I will say that, Nicky, you know I respect you, you know I love you. I did not try to jump out there and attack you, and I don't want none of your fans or you to feel that you have ever done anything to fight me. You did the opposite. You always lift me up, and same way as me, you know what I'm saying? This is a time now where we need to make that bridge with our music. Trinidadians, Trinbagonians, our music about to get big. Me, you, Trinidad Killer, let me come together and do something positive. If you're offended, if you're hurt, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. You don't need to cuss me because, you know, I get some words through at me by Trinidad Killer. I ain't cuss nobody. So let me just keep it love, Nicky. I love you. I respect you. And again, I apologize. Don't know. Trinidad Killer, I love you too.
So how people make it look like a ungle dancer alone of them passa here? Well, one thing is certain, the apology was quick and it seems like all is well. But anyway, of all the industries out there, you feel like people in the music industry get the most fights or just because them seem to be the loudest? Jump in the comments and share your thoughts. So 1 year after the passing of Peter Morgan, the family is encouraging fans to share their favorite song by Morgan Heritage, and Gramps and his sister Una Morgan, they shared this video. Check the levels.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings, everybody.
I am Gramps.
And I'm Una.
And we are of Morgan Heritage. To the year 3000 and beyond, Japi. We know it's been a year, and we want to say to all of the Morgan Heritage fans, the loyal royals around the world.
Yes.
Tomorrow makes the day 1 year of Peter's passing.
Yes.
And we're asking all of you, all of who? You. To post your favorite Morgan Heritage song. Tell us the song that just made you remember Peter. And as we celebrate his life tomorrow, that's what it's going to be all about.
That's right.
This is from the Morgan Heritage family. Yeah, Japi, you live forever.
And ever.
And ever and ever.
To the year
3000 and beyond. Post your favorite Morgan Heritage song. Today, we celebrate the day of his passing. And don't forget, on 7/11, we'll be celebrating his birth. So get ready for that. Japi forever. Heritage for life. Remember that.
Wow, I can't believe it's 1 year already. R.I.P. Peter Morgan, you know. Some of my favorite Morgan Heritage songs, you know, like Don't Have a Dread to Be Rasta, I'll Be Down by the River, that's our next big tune. Yo, Peter's voice was just wicked. But what's your favorite Morgan Heritage song? Drop them in the comments now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of Levels with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.